Good evening, boys and girls, friends, lovers, children of all ages. Right now in downtown Denver, we have a boarded up capital city. We have dispensaries selling their wares and humans providing all kinds of happy services. Bicyclists, cars, and I'm on the way to what is purported to be a rally, counter rally. The allegations are such that I dispersed at a distance to ensure the general security and safety of all. Somebody's property. Now, why did I say that I was dispersed blocks away from the potential scenes of the incidences? It's quite simple and logical. Fire. Stay away from it. Keep your possessions and your property at a safe distance with good reason and intent. There's SWAT. Well, you didn't see him, but I did. Sorry. There's one rolling. Traffic seems to be doing pretty good. Fairly quiet. But I heard there were some flags. Loud noises. How's it going? What's the temperature out here tonight? How does it feel out here? Is it pretty hot? Have you seen a lot of
65, almost 70 degrees.
Oh, I meant like the police protester, counter protester. Have you seen a lot of traffic going on?
You got two SWAT vans with cops all the way around them.
Yeah.
And everything dispatched by about 5 minutes ago.
Okay. So they're just rolling around right now.
Yeah, they're rolling.
All right, thank you. I might be late to the show. You never know. Thing is, you got to do what you got to do to be safe. So I heard there were some flags and counter rally activities happening in the vicinities of the public spaces. And of course, because they take the public spaces from the public for their use, it's harder to do these counter rally things where some are over here and some are across the street and they yell at each other and it's really loud and it's a scene, right? That's the way it used to be. It was moderately peaceful. The nucleus of destruction wasn't as heavy when I experienced it. So that is the Capitol. We are here, obviously heading into the grounds. The people's space is the people's. Generally speaking, don't see anybody here right now, so I'm either late for the show or there wasn't one. A modest one. We've been busy with the things of the people and the courts, the processes that allow us to stand in these spaces and govern, right? Because nobody elected governs without the will of the people. And when you lose the will of the people, this is what happens, right? That's what happens. So far, so quiet. Anybody in the feed want to tell me what I'm missing? Anybody at all? Let's say hello to the crowd. Chronix in here. Barbara, boss. Okay. Well, we'll meander. Thank you very much. Do, 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 do. I see lights. Normally I just walk right through my Veterans Memorial Park. I say my Veterans Memorial Park because as a Colorado resident, taxpayer, and stakeholder in the city and county of Denver, I claim that land as my land. I do not give authority to those that govern me or govern over with my permission to do such with it. Right? Oh, here. Let's go. You're good, man. Yeah, you're good.
You know what I mean?
I do.
I'm scared as shit.
Be safe out there. Oh yeah, see this? I got a, it might not be as useful in this light. We'll see. I got a headlamp on. So, oh, Crown Royal, live generously and live well. Treat you royally. Crown Royal, get your drink on tonight. And we need to highlight that reel. For advertising purposes.
I know what I'm doing.
So I do see one truck, one unit, if you will. Looks like a park ranger in the zone where the non-structured residents of our community and mild narco traffickers tend to exist. It's just the thing now. Of course, this is what we're turning Denver into, ladies and gentlemen, because if my political free speech is free, then I must comment on the fact that I do not also approve of a condition in the world where the residents of a community are forced to succumb to the sidewalks outside of public buildings as their temporary, non-permanent shelter residencies with minimalistic capacities of survival. I would also like to note that in this scene, where the camping exists over here and over there, the toilets used to exist right there. They have now disappeared. Big trucks running through.
Just a
couple, one or two. I really would like to change the sound of the bell. I don't know what the song is supposed to be. Maybe I need to find out one of these days. That'd be good journalism. Also, what else would be good journalism? Is to understand the condition of houselessness. Compared to the quality of transportation that exists sitting outside that houselessness in the narco trafficking industry. Bright red cars stick out really well. So as we continue to round, I see some police lights that way. So we will move in that direction. That would be in the vicinity of the 16th Street Mall. Our grand and illustrious open spaces are sometimes reduced to the toilets in this society. Robert Downey, Sweet Lori, hello. Rebecca. I see that. I'm moving in that direction. Thank you. Sometimes it's good to get a good look around, huh? Did we miss it already? Is it all done? Haven't seen it start yet. That's a good answer. Thank you. So let's see. We got side numbers. That's a new thing. A couple people seems to be getting their badge numbers on their numbers. 1, 2, 3 of them. 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. This is team 1, obviously. It looks for the most part like these folks have their numbers on correctly. Badge numbers on the front, team number on the back. Way to go. Good job. See, now they're going to check me out on the screen, and then you see what I have to say about them while I'm saying it about them. So just if it takes them a second to catch up, we'll recognize that this team 1, has badge numbers on the front of their helmets and their team number on the back of their helmets, and that is a fantastic improvement. Now, they might need to get their names out, but badge numbers should at least be a good identifier at this point, huh? So we have that step. Somebody's listening. Somebody's getting it through their communication chains that they want to be proud when they come to work, that they want to do a job to an oath, to a constitution, and that means something. And that's the thing that we have to find some kind of middle ground eventually on. But that bus, 1671, that one just violated all fucking rules for being on the mall. Of course they're watching me. Of course they are. That's why I'm talking to them through the stream, so that they actually start hearing the lessons of the communication process, right? Well, I'm just saying, look, they all have their badge numbers on their helmets, right? They're getting it together. 6 feet, good call.
Are you watching his stream? Not anymore.
Not anymore, right? The question is, how many burner phones can I afford? How many will they take? Anyway, it's a quiet night, it seems like. No Proud Boys out here tonight. So, I want to show you how this is a walking mall. And in a walking mall, the pedestrians have the right of way, not just in the crosswalk, but across the entirety of the walking distance. And if you're behaving and walking normally, you're going to see the bus. But they should also take an effort to slow down, right, as they see you and be at a distance. They should not be driving aggressively at the pedestrians, as that bus did toward the bicyclist that was stuck sitting in the middle of the road. So that's a bad behavior by RTD, and these are the kinds of things that we want to point out effectively. Now let's see, will team 2 look the same? That's the next question. Of course they're watching. And by the way, those hours are unauthorized watch minutes, right? Because that's their private phones while they're on the clock. I know there's some stuff about that. In the 800-page manual that we published, right? Read through it. Any and everything that you don't agree with in that manual, make sure you send me a private direct email. If you're having a hard time finding that manual, go to my Twitter at Cut the Plastic for links. Now, we're going to go see if this team over here, Team 2, has their liking and situations together as well. Let's examine the differences from a honking horn at the person walking across. Look at that. I mean, it's just ridiculous. So from a safe distance, we'll see. This looks like team 6. That gives you an idea of the size of the number of teams that the Denver is building up, right? So they have like capacity. So we have some name badges on, badge numbers on the front of the helmets. There's another Sergeant T6 on the back. Right, they're listening, they're paying attention, they're watching. They're indicating that the changes and the expectations that I have are realistic, right? Because they're actually coming into compliance with state law. And so there's nothing to be unrealistic about. And so as we wonder where the Proud Boys are at tonight, where the far right Republican militias of people who are accusing a solid blue state in this circumstance of fake vote ballots and all that other hoorah that's going to be exploding. It's good to see we're in a fairly quiet and peaceful Friday night tonight. Again, we see not every helmet seems to have, there's one, okay. Nope, I don't see a name badge on the back corner. And when you're getting that shot, can you tell me if the girl in the very back has a badge number on her helmet? My camera's not so good. She seems like she might be out of compliance.
I don't know. Why don't you ask? Looks like it. Are you at 75? No. You do 75, so it's nice compression. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, they are looking good. Looking good. They're getting their shit together. Way to go. This guy over here on number, oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah. Finally. Paying attention, folks. The Rona and all, 6-foot social distancing is a requirement. So here's 2 teams. I haven't seen anything yet. I've been at the Capitol, the parks. These guys would actually be doing something like riding around if there was something to do. So their lack of action either tells me that there's a gross amount of money being spent today and there's an excessive amount of teams, or that it's actually dead and there's nothing for them to be following around and driving about.
Heard, yeah, gotcha.
Right? Like, it's just processes.
I'm wondering why.
There was supposed to be some kind of rally, counter rally. I actually never found the time to find it on the interwebs. I just heard about it in the voices, so I don't know. It seems pretty quiet. I think that it's possible and maybe even probable that the tallies coming out with all the mail-in voters from across the country. Oh, you're not from here.
No, I'm from here.
Or you haven't been seeing like this continuous effort in Borden?
I'm aware.
Oh yeah, and the thing is that they accuse the far left of being the bigger threat to their personal lives and safety. But
I get annoyed with some of the folks on the left marching, but the overreaction on their part is insane. I know that a judge put an injunction against them using pepper spray.
well, that was for like a 2-week period of time where their direct and obvious actions where there were children present was a very serious cause for concern.
I don't see the left freaking out as much right now because
Should we be? We're like almost at 270.
yeah, I feel like I'm more worried about Trump types coming freaking out.
Well, I think that's actually what the presence here tonight is supposed to represent. Other than the fact that there were Trump flags at District 6, just what? This morning?
You have a good one.
You too. because there were Trump flags at District 6. Go look on Twitter. Plainly visible. But other than that, it seems dead. Other than that, it seems very, very dead. But there were Trump cars at District 6 today. Or maybe it was yesterday. I lost count of the days. You know how it is. Was it police officers representing Denver that don't live in Denver? Your lights. Turn on your lights, man. He's missing it. That guy. We'll get him in a second here. Lights. Absolutely obtuse. No lights, no matter. Oh, look, they got the electric bikes out too. They're super silent. The new electric cop bikes. Oh, yeah. Oh, that might not be one of them, though. We got a walking sign, though. We'll find out here in a second. It's not. Thought that might have been one of those electrics for a second. The cops got. It's, I think it's the state patrol. They were trying out. They had some new electric bikes out a week or two ago. You guys see anything down the street?
Not yet. I'm kind of going that way, but most of them are coming this way.
Dead. This is what we call a false flag.
Yeah. I mean, what's up, Brian? How you doing, buddy?
I'm good.
I don't know. Yeah, I haven't got all my areas back yet. I took in the morning.
14 times 30. Just in this group right here. That's probably a minimum average wage. Big Hulk over here. He's been around since like the 80s, so he's probably at the 50s range, maybe 60s.
Yeah. Who are you talking to? The inn right here on the left. The one that's hanging out of his car?
Yeah.
You know, if I work out, he's been shooting up roids
since the 80s is what you mean. Motherfuckers do something drugs, 4 months ago on some drugs.
Yeah.
Did you say?
I mean, I take testosterone, but that's some other shit.
No, they're injecting shit in our ass cheeks. You don't get that kind of adrenaline and you know rush without getting roided up and then you're ready to crack skulls.
Yeah, I think it's out every 2 weeks, but they ain't nothing like what those got. That's a lot.
All right, Chidi. Well, boys, they started to bring up how expensive we are. We better go hang out at the clubhouse. There's nobody there.
No?
There's nobody at the Greek Theater, at Civic Center Park. The whole of downtown's dead.
Yeah.
There's a few anti.
Everything closes at 10 now anyway.
Hey, Brian, if you want to piss them off, don't ask them how they feel about Trump losing. The Denver Police Association or Sheriff's Association, they endorsed Trump. And I just wonder how they feel right now.
Well, police associations generally endorse the Republican candidates. Regardless, it takes a really bipartisan approach from the candidate from the get-go in order to get the endorsement of the police association as a Democrat or non-Republican candidate, unless you're in a non-partisan community like Denver. Then in Denver, where you're not allowed to be partisan in your city candidacy, you might have a better chance of getting a police association support. But I don't give a fuck who the Denver sheriffs endorse, because they're always going to endorse the right.
Well, somebody, I believe it was Seattle, the protesters started making fun of the cops because Trump lost. Seattle or Portland, one of those, and their reaction, the cops' reaction, was just to brutalize everyone there.
And Trump hasn't officially lost yet, has he?
I think the media.
It might happen any minute right now.
I think the media is lingering on that, the scare of more.
Like, I think he's behind in 3 out of the 4 states that haven't been called or something.
I mean, it's like, it's Friday night at 5:30. As far as I'm concerned, like,
A winner would have...
it's time to just breathe, I suppose. But, I really am impressed though, because they have badge numbers on the front and back of their helmets. Their team numbers, right? They're actually becoming identifiable. I'm sad I don't get to call them bitches often though. I might have to be more humane. I don't know. They might have to be more humane first. Takes a collective effort, right? So I demand toilets and water fountains.
I tried to work out real hard last week, and it kind of really impacted me.
Just once in like what, all 6 months?
No, I've been working out a lot, dude. Like past 4 months.
I can't confess to the same realities in my world.
No, I had pneumonia for about a week and a half. So I'm still kind of recovering.
Well, Sean Shepard says that I'm right and that we should expect them to become nicer and more polite first before we, their employers, do such.
Well, what was the last time for interview? The sergeant over there said no.
You wanted a what?
Last time interview. I was going to go ask for an interview. It's different.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the sergeant said no, so I don't know if I can ask them.
No, they're probably on media of silence. You can't talk to the
You could try one of the solo stops in the cars.
Yeah.
Like this, the 2 cars up.
Maybe we should pull a Guzman and invite somebody out for coffee. Since they're watching, or they will eventually, they'll know how to get a hold of me at cuttheplastic@gmail.com. Since we're having this conversation, we can invite them to coffee. We'll call it Coffee with a Cop. We'll put up some live streams. We'll run it on TrueTube live on Roku, and it'll be a great episode. Coffee with a Cop in Denver, right? And maybe we'll get a homeless person to sit at the table at the same time, and then we'll engage in the conversation. An unhoused, maybe an elder. I'm not really sure, but there's some ideas working through here. Like I said, eventually they gotta get to that place where, as peace officers, they're wanted by their community. I can't hear. Oh, I guess what they're trying to not be very good at yelling out loud around the cops is that you don't seem to have plates on your bike.
It's under my seat. It fell off.
Gotcha. Well, I don't care. I'm not a cop, and I wouldn't call one, but there's a whole bunch of them over here.
Yeah.
So as long as you know what you're doing, you know, everybody does their own thing. So,
That's it, man. Sorry, I was worried about you for a second. Well,
you know, just making sure you knew, because even a 40cc in the city, you gotta have a sticker on it.
yeah, for sure.
So, not that I care, or I'm like, you know, fucking whatever. But
I don't give a fuck you, sure. Name's Z. Alex. Alex. Sorry, I was worried for a second. I've seen some things out. I had to put out the video for this thing. Oh, yeah, I'm just I think I've talked to you before. You guys all surrounded me that one night.
I was thinking that I looked familiar, but you're missing a sticker that you didn't add on then.
What was that one? And you guys called me an announcement because I had that.
Oh yeah, and I didn't. I just came up to listen. I didn't
Surrounded
fucking
me.
yell.
Everybody, I was just standing there taking photos, and they all surrounded me and they started calling me names. And
I guess
started
that
thanking
that
my
sign
backpack,
right there
pointing my GoPro.
is supposed to be like a white power kind of sign. Anybody confirm that right there?
This is a rarity for me to get off and take pictures.
Yeah.
I usually just shoot from a bike.
There's a helicopter.
Yeah, well, you know.
It's hovering.
So I think everybody's like,
It's really crazy time. That's why I'm down here, man. I'll get the document it from. I don't want to read it on the news. I care about it.
Yeah.
Like, it's in my backyard. I'm gonna go watch it.
Yeah. No, understood, man. Understood.
You think you were a little edgy that night to begin with?
I wasn't there.
I can't remember which night, but I remember.
Yeah, it was interesting.
I took a break for a while. Got sick for a while.
Hey, sorry, I was just gonna get you first.
That's not a road.
Same seat, buddy. Nice to meet you.
Just because the cops rolled on it doesn't mean who gives a fuck. I love the shit. So yeah, I think it's pretty quiet. We're just hanging out for the fucks of it, in case some Trump train comes rolling through. What did they say about Flash? Oh, so they're trying to set court precedent today in Jefferson that you can't use flashlights on cops. Hey, what did they tell you about Flash?
What's that?
What did they tell you about the Flash?
Nothing, I just warned him about it.
Oh, okay, good job. So if a Trump train comes through tonight, you guys prepared to stop it and search it for weapons? No. They're just hanging, right? As far as I can tell, I only got two teams that I really saw. There was a rolling SWAT truck that I ran into earlier. I'm sure there's other units like the one that just drove down the 16th Street Mall. Ones that would be so we'll go check the intersection over here at Colfax, and through that methodology we can show you some other angles, like these guys over here hanging out. They're the RTD crew. They're managing the zone on that side, right? Public bathrooms down that way. The Denver Post actually has a long history. The woman who was the first female publisher in the United States, she ran the Denver Post, built a church down here. That was some cool shit. And So we're gonna see what we can capture at the Capitol. So as you can see, there's a team hanging out over there. And they've changed this pit quite significantly. You gotta see all the rocks are gone, except for the big ones there. So there's a unit over there. I don't know if I got a good look at that guy chumming around taking photos. But let's keep our eye on some perimeter activities over here. For those of you who don't know our illustrious Denver that well, the action was supposed to be at 1560 Broadway. 1560 Broadway. Well, this is Colfax, which is 15th. Broadway, right here, right? So, towards 16th. So, essentially, this is the zone they put the police officers at. This was the named zone in which this action would allegedly occur tonight by the Trump-supporting community. So, as we scope and we scan, we can see that there's little to no people at the Capitol. Oh. Obviously the park is closed. Fleet services. There's a helicopter hovering continuously. Right? You can hear a little bit of diesel gas engines in the background once in a while, but it's not real heavy as we hang out down here. So I feel like I've been on a snipe hunt tonight, except to see the finances of my taxpayer dollars going to high use. I'm gonna go check that out. I didn't know about that. So we found some kind of action happening. Huh? You too. Hey, you want to do me a favor?
Yeah, what's up?
Can you hold this for a second while I tie my mask?
Yeah, no worries.
Thanks.
Oh, I like the gimbal here.
Thank you. Very precious gift. Very precious gift. Okay, so we found a march, folks. We're gonna let them come to us. ambulance is out here. Found him. Not much though, huh?
It's been a weird week.
It has, hasn't it?
Energy's tough, I think.
It is tough. But they demobilized, or they mobilized. Cops are gone. Protesters are here. Let's see where we go.
Who are these?
Huh?
When are they protesting?
Well, right now it sounds like they're saying this is stolen land. Black Lives Matter. Elijah McClain killed by ketamine. Overreaction by the police department in Aurora. Jesse Cedillo. Pueblo. Hey, did y'all see the photo of the Trump supporters at District 6? It was an amazing photo I saw on Twitter.
We want team, we got one dream now! One team, one dream! Y'all carrying amazing your heart while we walking! Y'all don't let your legs get tired, you don't let your feet get tired, because mama's cares and messing up traffic since their baby life to the dark. We are one team! One team! One team! One team! One team! One team! We want us attacked, what do we do? We want us attacked, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! Let's go, y'all, we gonna keep on going! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! My son matters! Black Lives Matter!
Oh, look at the fancy pants with all the new toys.
They ain't even brought out the full arsenal yet.
Indigenous lives matter! We are on stolen land! We must recognize that we are blessed enough to walk these streets, to walk and be able to have the voice for our people, because this land that we are walking on is stolen. This land has blood on its hands. This land is not our land, it's stolen land. So let's recognize that right now, so our ancestors will be walking with us while we are making this march, while we are doing this fight, because we are one team! 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 Fuck Biden, fuck Trump! Fuck Biden, fuck Trump! Fuck Biden, fuck Trump! DPD campaign last month! Fuck Biden, fuck Trump! Fuck Biden, fuck Trump! Fuck Biden, fuck Trump! DPD killed 8 last month! Fuck Biden, fuck Trump! Fuck Biden, Fuck Trump! Fuck Biden! Fuck Trump! TPE killed 8 last month! You don't want a war with the PLA! You don't want a war with the PLA! Don't start no shit, won't be no shit! You don't want a war with the PLA! Don't start no shit, won't be no shit! You don't want a war with the PLA! Don't start no shit, won't be no shit!
What you got? Some food service going on over here? Huh? A move. Ah, okay. Got you. All right. Well, be safe tonight. Don't hurt your back. Remember, use your knees. Oh, happy Fuck the Cops Day.
Exactly. It's every day.
You know, it's a special holiday. Shit is fucked up and stuff. Yeah. On the bike? Yeah. He's been with us for a few. The guy in the red, I don't know. No, none of them. None of them. So what I'm gonna do is stealthily steal this patch off his back, and I'm gonna keep it forever and ever.
Oh no. That thing's been through hell with me.
Don't take my picture, but listen. The guy down there, the guy over there with the camera, was just taking pictures of this car. Huh? Are they being funny?
No, they were just taking pictures. I don't know if they were talking.
Okay, but they were taking pictures of that
Well, there's
car.
always a free press and a free media.
All right, I'm just saying.
I know. He's got a badge on there.
No, I'm not talking about those.
I got a bunch of stuff on me.
Yeah, I got you.
So there's 2 units over there, right? Clearly, there's a 3rd bike cop behind that, and maybe a 4th or 5th in the plaza that I can see from here. No. Half the size. Joey's a toothpick. Happy fuck the cops day. She's laughing. See, I told you there they were. They didn't get those electric bikes out there loud. 4 of them. I had a count.
International media the other day.
Who?
Oh, look at the license plate. You can tell that they're real cops.
Oh, I know they're cops. That's not my question.
You and I have been doing this long enough.
I sent my shit out to some places, but they didn't. I don't know. I'm having a hard time getting
You want a shout out?
purchases. Selling the footage, man.
Yeah, I gave my New York Times footage to them for free. I tried to hackle, but it didn't work. So I was like, whatever. The Portland footage.
Gotta try, you know.
Yeah, I'm new.
It's like
at this.
somebody's gotta die in order to get paid, and that's what sucks.
Yeah, that's
Or some motorcycle lose control.
the stringers. Have you ever done that cut?
They keep killing the PayPal. But we still have a helicopter, folks. Way up high. $500 in fuel expenses alone per hour. Taxpayer dollars at work. Thank God for global climate change in America. What you dropping over there?
I don't know.
You getting up and
So,
Getting up in it?
so this chick was like,
Talking
This.
shit.
just shows how dumb y'all are.
Yeah.
yeah,
Dumb people, y'all the only ones out causing shit. Oh,
yeah.
And I told her, I said, look, if you sitting at home on your couch, you a bitch ass motherfucker. You sitting at home.
well, I don't know. That's your opinion.
That's my opinion.
All rights reserved, but I put that away. No brown bag.
No brown bag.
Seen him a couple times, but I haven't seen him yet. Yeah, well.
I'm not in the habit. Exactly. So, look at that.
But that don't make no motherfucking difference because we still gonna get out here and fight. We still gonna get out here and walk these streets. No matter what the people say about us, no matter what the people put out there to scare us, we out here tonight, right? We out here, right? We out here, right? Yeah. You know how many posts came up that said that there was gonna be people out here to try to hurt us? I have my 11-year-old child with me. Do you think if I thought any of them had the balls to even get out here and join these streets with us, I would have brought my baby out here? We've been out here all motherfucking year. Where y'all been at? We've been out here all year. Where y'all been at? We right here, just like we gon' be, because this is who we're fighting for. Ain't nobody else's name be said. We tired of saying folks' names. We tired of our folks being behind the wall.
That's the second time that truck's been by.
We tired of generations and generations having the curse of incarceration on their families. We are the majority, y'all. We're the majority. We are the majority. They keep putting us against each other, and we keep saying everybody's name. We keep saying everybody's name. It don't matter what color come out. If you killed by the police, we out here walking for you. We out here walking for you. We out here walking for your mama. We out here walking for the brothers that don't get to walk their baby brothers to school no more. We out here walking for the brothers and sisters who don't get to have their brothers take them to the prom. I mean, we just fought for Jesse Cedillo, who will never get a prom, who will never get to have children, who will never get to come and walk for somebody else. That's what we're out here for. And you remember that. Every step you take, every walk you make, fuck them police. They don't give a fuck about us. They don't give a fuck about us. So we're not gonna give a fuck about them, and we're gonna exercise our motherfucking rights to peacefully assemble, and we're gonna keep on motherfucking saying they name. Because when one is attacked, what do we do? When one is attacked, what do we do? That's right, because we one team. That's right. All right, guys, we have lost a total of 34 people from police brutality. 34 in 2020. Make that make sense. How does 34 people in their, how do cops allow themselves to kill 34 different individuals in Colorado? The whole state of Colorado, there should be 0 people dying from police brutality. 0 people. The fact that it's in the 34 range, it's crazy. It's crazy. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and have their name. You guys want to stand up, sit down, and walk. All I know is I want you guys to end up streets all around this area. You guys all right. Antonio. Pontius Bustos. Diashane. My 11-year-old would be better at reading.
Yes. My baby can read anything, yes. 'Cause I don't want to mess up anybody's name. We're trying to be respectful. There we go. Start from the beginning. What is his name again?
William DeVoe.
William DeVoe. William DeVoe. There we go. William DeVoe.
William DeVos. Gerardo Antonio. Conchas Bustos. Nico D. Eric Reynolds. Thomas C. Snyder. Joshua. Noel. John Phillip. Brian. Devon. Samaj. Perkins. David Kent. Hiki. Manuel. Abrelo. Kyrie Devon. Howard Walker. Ramiro Carsacrio. Desmond Hayes. Joshua Russell. Jesse Patrick Cedillo. Stephen Allaire. Zachary Gifford. Virgil Thorpe. Christopher Lawson. Mason Farnsworth. Alexis Mendez Perez. William DeBose. Tyler Wayne. Vincent Ralph. Pina. Darian John. Thompson Robert Alveja. Chad Burnett. Stephen Edward. Marcus James. David Lee. David Gullen. Kevin Pablo. Jason Noble. Antonio Macchino. David Martin. Lena Gilmore. William Wallace. Kurt Phelps. Antonio Blackbear. Antonio Blackbear. Christopher Escobedo. Matthew Levon. Paul Douglas Sanchez. Elijah McLean. Jesse Cedillo. Breonna Taylor. Tamir Rice. Mike Brown. Say their names, remember their names. Those are the names that we're walking with in every step. Those are the names that we're walking with in every breath. We do not want to keep adding those names to the list. It just keeps going on and on and on. Sandra Bland, say her name. Say her name. Say her name. They say you die twice in life. Once when your body leaves this earth. The second time is when people stop speaking your name. We will never stop speaking your name. We will remember when we see our children playing, the mothers that don't get to play with their children. We will remember when we're sitting at Thanksgiving dinner this month, the mothers that are grieving for their children. We will remember while we are blessed and privileged to sit in our living rooms and open presents with our children, the mothers who have 15-year-olds sitting behind adult prison bars and in these grounds by police. The same police that are supposed to protect and serve us. The same police that take an oath, just like doctors and nurses do, to protect and serve us, yet they have no accountability to fulfill that promise. They do not fulfill that promise to protect and serve, and that's why we walk, and that's why we're here, and that's why we're paying homage. Remember those names. We're going to turn around, y'all. We're going to let the back lead. We're going to march. This is when we get to get it out, y'all. This is when we get those names that sing their hearts, and you get to scream their names. And you get to have
your day to have your voice heard because they're listening. You see them? They up there. You see them over there? They around. They listening. You have an 11-year-old out here trying to make you listen. I hope you're listening. You have an 11-year-old out here screaming and pleading for your life, for his life. I hope you're listening. You have an 11-year-old that said, Mom, please take me down there tonight. I want to walk through my people. Please listen to my child. This is your job. We are your job. It is your duty to listen to us. It is your duty to take in your heart those names that we stand here on the ground and say. It is your duty to think about my 11-year-old when you are pulling a black child over because it may be my baby. It may be my child, my scholar, my AP STEM student. It may be my baby. Please remember that when you are pulling people out of their cars and putting your knee on their necks. Please remember my child. This is my child. This is somebody's child. It could be your child. What if your child is next? Whose child? No more children. No more children. No more children. Say their names. Say their names. Elijah McClain. Elijah McClain. Elijah McClain. Elijah McClain. We going this way, y'all. Tighten up. We turn it around. Hey, the person next to you is who you are protecting. The person in front of you is who you are protecting. The person behind you is who you are watching because there will be no more. There will be no more. We are one team. One team. One team.
One team.
To the house after this, I'm still by the crib after this. Get some grog. It's Friday night.
I got food bank in the morning. It's my number one liability. For what? Huh.
The cops and the Klan go hand in hand.
Cops and the Klan go hand in hand.
The cops and the Klan go hand in hand.
Cops and the Klan go hand in hand.
The cops and the Klan go hand in hand.
Cops and the Klan go hand in hand.
The cops and the Klan go hand in hand.
The cops and the Klan go hand in hand.
Up with the people.
Down, down, down with the people.
Down, down, down with the police.
Down, down, down with police.
Up with the people.
Up with the people.
Down, down, down with Trump.
Down, down, down with police.
Up with the people.
Up with the people.
Down, down, down with Biden.
Down, down, down with Biden.
All right, up with the people.
2 minutes in your line. My homegirl told me that.
Stay together and keep it moving. We're gonna wait until everybody's together. You're with us. Keep it pushing. Come on back.
You talk shit from the same place. If you watch these lives get lost, come back. Wait. You gotta wait. You're up the way.
You good?
Thank you.
If we don't get no justice,
We don't get no peace.
You mean Dave?
if we don't get no justice,
They don't get no peace.
if we don't get no justice,
That's what it's true. They see the camera. They see the camera. Not in black light. Right?
Please note how the grass areas are posted for their closure, but not the park and the park hours. Just food for thought.
Can we give a round of applause for our All right, are we tight for that?
Y'all have got to tighten up or you're gonna get grabbed.
You get snatched. Come on up, y'all. Okay.
Tighten up!
Stand together. Nobody left behind. You don't sleep.
Go, baby.
up every block and
Yeah.
lights on?
Yeah, they're just following at 2 blocks or less.
Alright, new tactic.
New tactics. They're just rolling with us. See, the thing is that we don't have to stay close to the group.
Right. Sorry.
Housing is a human right. This is why we must fight. This is why we must fight. Housing is a human right. This is why we must fight.
Whoa! Hurry up! Yeah, I feel a little low rookie energy going on right now. I got other Friday night activities.
Oh, do you?
Possibly, I
How
don't
did
know.
did you have your artwork thing in New York?
No. Yeah, if I got some things that are starting to make noise on my car, so I'm.
Oh, I got to deal with that this coming week too. Yeah, I got definitely brake. I got a few things. Yeah, I've been putting off, but
So-
they're getting like really bad.
Yeah, so they just started, but I'm just like, I'm not gonna fuck with it. Not trying to. Gotta get some work done, so I'm thinking tomorrow. Well, might just be the day
Yeah.
to buy some parts. It seems like this is just.
No, I've been collecting parts for a couple weeks now.
But I feel this is low energy. We're not really. This is a big word. You have to call it. That's where I'm at anyway. I don't feel like this is.
Out here getting some exercise.
Exercising, stretching my legs, walking, burning a little shoe leather,
Yeah.
right? Praying magic around the fence.
Yeah.
The magic of fence falling down. I pray upon thee to fall away. So that's kind of where I'm at. I think I'm gonna kill the channel.
Okay, I see that.
Yeah. End the feed and call it a night, folks. Are you still live over there? Oh, you gotta.
Yes, I am. Why do you ask?
That's a new one. Your fancy pants gimbal there.
Yeah, I love it. It was cheaper than yours. Is that a DJI?
Yeah, the 3.
Yeah, cheaper than yours.
Good.
Yeah.
Looks fancier.
I know. I like the big bulky ones. It makes me feel more secure.
Well,
Secure.
they might be getting some energy. I don't know. There's 2. Is this black truck following all night? Did we get it? Did we get the plates? Ooh. Hurry. Let's get the plate number real quick. Just in case.
848, no.
Did we get it? 848 NOM, that's it. Oh no, are they following all night? Is that the truck? I mean, the ambulance is fucking following along like it is. Let me tell you what. The ambulance is following us close to that black truck because we're keeping an eye on it. That makes me wonder. Car. Whoa, what's going on here?
Hey, just let me know when you get ready to go. They're making some kind of announcement. Do you hear it? I can barely hear what they're saying. What are they saying?
Hey, you're blocking the fucking roadway!
Move your ass!
Get out of the roadway! You're blocking traffic! Fucking pigs!
Fuck 12!
Fuck police!
Fuck 12!
So that is a SWAT unit right there on the back of the truck that we were hanging out with earlier. And we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there we go. We're back across the street.
We're on a mission.
Now see, the traffic's closed down there.
Let's go. See, they gonna take away from that motherfucker.
Weren't they supposed to have their lights on first?
They done got enough attention for 2 motherfucking lives.
I don't know how
Fuck them folks. Fuck them folks. We gonna keep on moving. They must be listening if they're out here, so let's keep on. Or they must be being hard if they're being these out. So let's keep on. Fuck them folks. Fuck them folks.
Fuck 12! Let's go!
Let's go. Fuck this.
Sidewalk march, there are some cars. That car's fucked up. I see him.
sprinkle in some.
That's right.
Yeah, buddy. Spray and bam.
You know what?
SPAM? Is that what you said? Spam?
Bam. 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 Bam, baby. That's great. Oh, there go another one. Oh, they come this way.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, there's another one. And another one.
People's already messaged me on wire to get the fuck out.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I'm telling you right now, they're gonna try to get us.
You think they're gonna do a mass kettle? No, I don't think so.
No.
Nobody broke any windows tonight.
Not tonight, not yet. Allegedly. Ah! Hey.
Let's give him a round of applause.
You see him in Minneapolis the other night? Hey, massive earthquake. No way. Yeah. I'm sure.
So there's another team heading up. Probably back to 6. 2 crews there. I see. And you got a crew over there. Just another Razzle Dazzle Friday night. Razzle Dazzle! Quiet as can be. No broken windows, nothing to see. Just hanging out, you and me, having a party. That makes 3. Wear a mask, be the change. Oh, and so, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I need a new name for my channel. The Last Rebel doesn't know if he wants to keep that name. I'm thinking about, I don't know, like the truth-seeking experience. You know, a look at these times, this day and age. I don't know. We're gonna have a contest of some kind. Name the channel. Mile High Gonzo. That's good. I like it. Yeah, I got a 20 the other day or something. I was really grateful for that. Y'all, we do the work. Go to Goodwill, Outlet World. I'm going to take you all on a video trip with me one of these days on out to Outlet World. See the hats and the scarves and the crap that we buy for the unhoused members of our community. They're talking about Jesse Cedillo right now. Somebody just shall cut the plastic.
After Breonna Taylor was killed. He was allegedly stealing a car. You can go online and see the video where his hands were up. He had no weapon, and the police don't know to slip on him. When somebody is surrendering, there are no threats. When somebody is surrendering, there are no threats. When somebody is surrendering, there are no threats. The police are not supposed to kill guilty people. This song is for Destiny Cedillo.
Hopefully that'll help my very dry cotton. Thank you.
Work all night, like I'm on call, unsolved. I'm jealous of the people, that's what I'm flawed. If I had a wish, then I wish for more. That's the way you want to go. You ever end up losing something and it's hard to breathe? You ever face with love for someone, it's hard to leave. You know someone can make you blind if you are it. I know she ain't down for my grind, and she ain't down for me. This time I'm on parade. This is the long haul. Work all night, like I'm on call, unsolved. I'm just set of people, like you on flood. And all these other people in their coffee shops, some of these regular people that are trying to get they're always in the light, open that coffee face, but I'm still on the hour. I'll never let go.
Actually, so we're keeping Cut the Plastic, but we've got to have a secondary channel. There's some things that are going on legally where I need to make some modifications. Cut the Plastic is going to be environmental mitigation solutions, and we want to focus on the difference between the two with a clearly differentiated name. And the real answer is because we're going to be building plastic recycling micro factories, right? In order to build micro factories, we have to make some legal changes. But just so you know, these guys is over here doing their thing. They're doing their closing. They're gonna spit some words in poetry. But see, these are copyrighted songs, and I can't videotape the kid doing them because then I lose the ability to do the videos. So we actually have an ambulance rolling tonight. I want to be clear that while the Proud Boys may have not come out in attendance and shown their threats and use of force, Denver came prepared for stupidity on their end. Now I'm sure they're going to say that they're like this because they thought of, oh yeah, the last event. That's right. So Denver cleaned up. Their teams are now numbered and labeled, and they got their badge numbers on like they're supposed to, and somebody's watching and paying attention because see, that's what happens. When Frank Sturgill does core demands, and when Brian Loma and others videotape, and when Leslie Harold pushes laws in the state legislature that demand that we must have accountability and change. So we're live from a peaceful action in downtown Denver, the Colorado State Capitol, where to the best of my knowledge, I still have not seen any far right backing. A couple of vehicles that caused us suspicion, but with the number of response vehicles and presence, it would have been a mass white person attacking style into a crowd that would have caused loss of life tonight. And I'm glad that doesn't happen right now, because we don't need that shit. We don't ever need it, right? Not just right now, but I mean, for those of you who know and follow, I could have been at the Batman Theater. We were supposed to go, right? I've been at other places where shootings happen. The 420 rally right down here. Running into the gunfire. Running into the incident the other day. Not new. It's life. So, show of force is present. Low numbers in attendance, present. Shows for a quiet night, breakaway. Nobody did any vandalism or damage, so we don't expect any arrests. Everybody goes home. Quiet night. Carol, thanks. Thanks for being here. Oh, I heard you got a bunch of pork, and that it's not going to be made into green chili. It's an inside joke for the outsiders to wonder about. In the meantime, this little kid up here spitting fire. Yeah, look at that red car. That red car's a cop car. All these private vehicles. Private looking vehicle. But it's not. Even the first level windows of the police parking garage, the James Merrick State Parking Facility, are boarded up. Huh?
Those guys are seriously not okay. They just got up and then they went like to the place. It's like,
Those two?
yeah? What's a big deal? I don't think they're okay. They were motioning to somebody else if they were going that way. I mean,
Yeah.
one's got a flag tattooed on his leg. I don't know why he'd wear shorts. But why would they seem weird? Everybody's wondering. And then when they got up, he went like this. He was looking over at the place. He was like that.
Yeah, I got him on camera, I think.
Oh, good. So that's all we need, really.
I don't know. The time marker, you gotta go back a couple minutes, folks. Those guys that were walking beside me, I know I turned and looked at them. I thought I turned the camera. Undercovers?
I think so. That'd be my guess.
I think it happens.
They were just sitting there like rocks, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow him.
Be safe, sweetie. Not much.
I'll follow him. Let you know.
So we're pulling out the undercovers in our crowd, I guess. again and again and again. The yellow glasses made me think, but it's a quiet crowd. No victims, no violence tonight. It's a breakaway event. This is where they killed our zucchini. The name should describe my content. The Truth Report, Monitor. Just a small crowd tonight. Fuck 12!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Fuck 12!
So say it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Fuck 12! Sorry, I like to use my lungs.
Silence is permission. You hear that? Silence is permission. You being quiet is giving them permission. Oh, golly, that's right. Let's fuck the place. You know what? They can listen to school. That fucking
So we got 2 helicopters circling around, by the way, folks.
This shit ain't working.
2.
This shit is not working. Slavery was never abolished.
That small group of people.
My grandma was in a segregated school. Georgia still has segregated schools. So the fact, did y'all know Georgia still has fucking segregated schools? This is the wrong this is today. Today, right now. All right, everyone, how are we feeling?
That's a slow-moving fire truck. Jesus. The hell? Ambulance, fire truck, bus stop. Somebody must be drunk. That's generally the case. Drunk or overdose. It's at a bus stop. Mental health problem, that sometimes happens too. Yep, folks, that's it. We're going to call it a night. Everybody seems to be going home safe. The cops don't seem to be going after anybody yet. As soon as I go offline, if they do, of course, we'll let you know. It just won't be as good a footage. All right, peace. Oh, should I say some things in here? Carol Funk, Too Tall Rob, Human Love Solidarity, Too Tall Rob, Crash Landon, Documentary Denver, all y'all hanging out in the chats. We appreciate you for being here. Joe Mamba. Ex-bootlicker. Sheldon Martinez. Meteor 220. Jesse. That Jeep was getting his thing on. Yeah, my Venmo doesn't work anymore, Rob, just so you know. And there they go. All right, folks. Seems to be a safe night. Like I said, the tactical units appear to be staying low. Where the tactical movement units moved. So we're watching. See if they come in this way. Which they don't appear to be doing. All right. So good night.